Hi guys, today we're going to be doing another hero battle. This battle is going to be between the Death Warlock and Thunderlord. Both of these are very good PvE heroes and very good for AoE damage and crowd control. So let's see who's better. Okay, let's start off with the Death Warlock. So he is a crowd control fire type elite hero, and currently he's my highest level hero because I just think he's that good. He's very good in PvE for PvE and PvP, and very good I found in the Dragon Raids because he just wipes everyone. So yeah, very good crowd control hero, and he's also quite easy to get. I'll show you some of the ways right now, real quick. I've got quite a few copies of the Death Warlock, but I've seen that the best place to get this guy is just generic epic summons. I mean, it's not very often that I've gotten him from these epic summons. As you can see, low percentage drop rate. But I've also seen him in some stores. So if we go to the shop, I've seen him... Which store was it? Move down. Yes, I've seen him in this store. And in the soul store. So ensure to save up this currency here. Oh, and there's also a Thunderlord here. So you can save this currency up, and that's how you can get more copies. And because he's a fire type, he's also not too difficult to upgrade, which is lovely. Now let's get to his skills. First is Declamation. Essentially, this damages an enemy for 11 seconds, or it'll heal an ally for 11 seconds if you get it up to level 3. So yeah, it's very good. Very good. You can heal or you can do damage. Pretty cool. Now the ultimate. I really love this ability, Never Golem. I think this is one of the best ultimates in the game. I just really enjoy it, and the animations are just so cool. Essentially, you summon a Never Golem, and it stuns nearby enemies for 3 seconds. You can also get an additional golem if you get 1 divine star. As you can see down here, 1 divine star, you get an additional Never Golem. And the Never Golems, they last for 15 seconds, which is pretty good considering your cooldown on this is about 28 seconds, so that's pretty cool. And they also, and in the last 15 seconds, sorry not the last 15 seconds, the Never Golem lasts for 15 seconds and also applies a burning effect, which deals 20% of attackers' damage for 3 seconds, so that's incredible. Burning is just passive damage, so extra damage, it's incredible. Now let's look at Chains of Death. This attack is a pretty generic chain attack. It chains 3 random enemies for 8 seconds and damages 160% of attack. So yep, it's also autocast, which is nice. But yeah, pretty decent, just more damage, links enemies, yeah, pretty good. It's like the opposite of Serene's ability, but obviously Serene's ability is healing, and this is just damage. Now let's look at Warlock's Curse. So this curses all enemies. 32% of attack is dealt as damage, and it reduces accuracy by 15% for 7 seconds, which is very cool. The damage isn't massive, but the reduction in accuracy is the main benefit of this ability. But it's not incredible. It's just good. Now let's look at Meteor Chaos. So this summons a Chaos Meteor every 4 seconds, dealing 120% of attackers' damage to the enemy. And also at the higher levels, it can inflict burn for 20% of attack damage for 3 seconds. And the interval for meteors reduces to 4 seconds at the highest level as well. So yeah, you can just dish out lots and lots of meteors dealing a lot of damage. So this is a very good ability. It's very similar to an ability of the Never Princess. It's not as good, just very similar. Okay, so that was my take on the Death Warlock. Quick summary. He can heal, he can summon a massive Never Golem, which can stun and cause burning. He can curse enemies, reduce accuracy, and summon a Chaos Meteor and do even more burn from that. Okay, now let's move on to the Thunderlord. But before we do that, I'm going to take a minute to just ask you guys to please subscribe, because I've been working very hard and I want to hit 100 subscribers by the end of this month. So guys, please subscribe and yep, leave a comment. And now let's go straight into the Thunderlord. So in my initial thoughts was, this looks like Zeus from Greek mythology. This guy is incredible. He looks so cool. One of my favorite animations by far. Let's just go back so we can see it again. Yeah, incredible animation. He's an AoE damage hero, one of the best in the game if you want to just inflict AoE damage. That's what I think, because the damage is massive. He's very good in PvE for that reason, and the Dragon Raid, so quite similar to the Death Warlock in terms of viability. But this guy is much more focused on playing AoE damage. He's also quite easy to obtain, and there aren't lots of very good lightning heroes in the game. So I don't really have any lightning or electric heroes upgraded very high. So this is the only guy who I've actually invested some resources into, because I think that he's the best electric hero by far. I will be releasing a tier list video on electric heroes, but that's in the future. So let's just move on for now. Okay, lightning shock. This attack does massive damage and shocks a unit for 3 seconds as well, which is cool. You can also put on a stack of lightning mark, which amplifies lightning damage by 20% for 8 seconds. And this ability is very compatible with a whole electric team or lightning team, because essentially your whole team will do increased amounts of damage, so that's pretty cool. But I don't think it's worth leveling this ability up if you just want to make a lightning team, because lightning teams aren't very good compared to other teams you can make in the game. So invest your resources wisely. Don't go for all of one type on a team, because that'll also mean it'll take lots and lots of time to upgrade, because you need the same heroes, the same fodder to upgrade your heroes. So yeah, don't do that. And if an ally selects the create lightning if an ally creates a lightning shield to reflect lightning damage back to attacker. So if it's an ally, it can just reflect damage back. So that's incredible. Now, let's look at the ultimate, Lightning Spear. This throws a lightning spear with damage of 360% of attack. It can also inflict a 4-second stun. This is longer than the Warlock stun, which only lasts for 1 second, so this guy's better for stunning. This skill also increases critical rate by 20%. If the skill kills an enemy, it instantly gets triggered again, which is incredible. But for it to be triggered again, you need a divine star. But yeah, it does massive damage, so it's quite likely to kill someone if you've damaged your enemies quite a bit. And if you kill someone, you can use it again, so incredible. Now, moving on to Thunderstorm Cloud. This summons a thunder cloud for 8 seconds and damages enemies. Pretty simple, really. Just damages enemies who have, damage everyone. Pretty simple. AoE damage. Okay, now look at Cross Lightning. This is actually a very good ability. It lowers defense by 19% for 8 seconds, meaning your whole team does more damage, which is just very good, incredible. And it also attacks all enemies in front of the Thunderlord, so it reduces defense and attacks. I mean, pretty simple. Moving on to Thunderous Echo. So this attack increases critical rate for 5 seconds by 25%, and critical effect goes up by 30% at the highest of levels. So yeah, pretty simple really. So in summary, this guy can stun, inflict lightning marks, so lightning heroes do more damage. He has a summon. It's a thundercloud, not as good as a Never Golem, but still something. He can decrease defenses, increase critical rate, and critical effect. Now let's go to the final decision. Let's hop back over to the Death Warlock. So the Death Warlock can heal, but the Thunderlord can't. The Death Warlock has a better summon, which is good. And Chaos Meteor is an incredible ability, and the Never Golem is one of the best summons in the entire game. Let's look at Thunderlord, but the Thunderlord has a longer stun. It is only by 1 second, but still it's a longer stun. He has massive damage on the ultimate, but he's less versatile than the Death Warlock when it comes to the entirety of the game. So I'm gonna have to give the victory to the Death Warlock. He's an incredible hero, one of my favorites in the game. He looks awesome. He's my avatar, and yeah, this victory is going to go to the Death Warlock. Now guys, please let me know what other hero battles you wish to see next, so I can work on them. Let me know if you like the little intro type things I've been working on. There was a new intro in the front of this video. I hope you like it more than the other ones. So yeah, please let me know what you think. Please subscribe as well. I've been working very hard, and my subscribers have like dried up. So guys, please subscribe and thank you. Have a lovely day.